something every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment to battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on another team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll test the right side here.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback operating an empty set. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get to third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
The Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Here's the second down play. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Keeping it on the ground here. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Longhorns looking to keep this drive rolling. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the single back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Escapes the pocket. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down. Comes up short.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Important second down play coming up. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in the quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. A pre-snap motion from the offense. That's a design quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Can they keep alive this long opening drive? It's the 11th play on third down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Longhorns. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kirk.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Took contact on the throw. The ball is picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
To the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit.
Now this quarterback's a threat with his legs, but this defense has clearly done their homework. They're not fooled at all. Good job of pushing him out of bounds for a short loss.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's got some room. Can he get there? Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. And the back now goes in motion. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room. The Gators come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29. The gain makes it second and medium. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Crossing the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The Gators looking to cash in the red zone. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Can he get there on the ground? Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. And now the handoff. The ball is loose. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession. And the Gators have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got it, looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Cook. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here over the defense? And he lobs it deep down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big game for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others, but, man, plays like this is what you love to see, and kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Finds his man. It's Gibson. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Longhorns looking to cash in this red zone trip. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. And he's not going to get there. The defense fills up and makes makes a huge fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the sophomore making an impact play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Second and long, backed up at the 8-yard line. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Physical run, breaks through a tackle. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Backed up second and long at the 17. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the grab. It's Hawkins. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Gators looking to run some tempo here.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
And he lofts one deep over the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
I really thought that this matchup between this quarterback and his receivers going up against this defense in the national title would have been must-see TV. But, man, this defense, they have won that battle the entire game, and they enjoy a nice lead because of that.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw it again. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Gators moving quickly down the field here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
And the Gators getting set on 1st and 10. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. We'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Now, again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the way they're performing today.
Airing this one out toward the sideline. He's got it near the end zone. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up for a 1st and goal now. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And the running play gets stuffed. They're going to mark him right at the 1. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, winding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Bringing it out. It's Cook. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession, they passed on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. Let's see how they play this one. They're going to run it. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive... sustained their blocks, gave them a chance at a really nice game.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They get him down after the completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. With the catch, it's Cook. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. Longhorns will look to convert here on 4th down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
The Gators offense retakes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. So a crucial 3rd down play. To try a field goal from here would be 53 yards. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the catch.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
So on fourth down, here comes... It's a fake. He wants to throw it here. And that pass attempt will fall incomplete. The fake doesn't work. Took a shot, but the gamble doesn't work, and that decision will be questioned. A pass on the field goal try. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Handoff in a single back formation. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. No press here. The defense backing away. Makes a quick catch. And you bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Here we go. Third down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Oh, it's snapped to the back. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, I love watching these linebackers fly around, doing a good job of reading their keys. Saw the guard pulling, shot through that A-gap, and was able to blow this play up.
Tie ball game, late, and they're going for it on fourth down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. On the ground, it's Daniels. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they'll use the ground game here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness. Kirk getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And looking to throw now on first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield. You better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And that's the 2-minute warning here as we set up for a close, dramatic finish to this one. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch made across the middle by the running back. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
It makes sense going for it here. Kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Crowd really getting into it here in the final minute. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He's moving out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Some yards here on third down. A field goal try will be from 54. Defense not pressing this time. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up fourth down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And a timeout taken by the defense here with 19 seconds to play. A chance for this kicker to almost certainly win the game in the final seconds. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. Jubilation on the sidelines. They've taken the lead in the final seconds. After the late field goal, they'll kick it away. The offense a chance to tie it up if they can get into field goal position quickly. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. They've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. And a timeout taken now by the defense. 15 seconds to play. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He's going to take off here. Breaks loose at the 40. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The Gators come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So here it is, a pressure moment. The field goal team on the field, a lot riding on this kick. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. And now with just 2 seconds remaining, this field goal attempt to force overtime. It's no good. The national championship dreams end with that missed kick. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk. National champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. As you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Texas Longhorns.